7. Episode 7 was called Maybe the Last Time. So the very first thing that I want to say is, what the fuck, True Blood? And y'all like, Brandy, you know, this episode, there wasn't really that many what the fuck moments. But the what the fuck moment that I had was, why the fuck we see Lady Man Lafayette digging up some random people's yard for 30 fucking seconds? Like, what was that scene for? You know what I'm saying? Like, they showed the scene in that episode and that was it. Like, they had no other part in the whole fucking episode. I thought that was so weird. Was I the only one? Next person I'm going to get together all the way in the fucking box. And I really like this character, Jason fucking Stackhouse. So let's run through it. So we see Hoyt. Hoyt comes back to Bonton. Y'all know they killed Miss Fortenberry. And, you know, he comes with his girlfriend. He sees Arlene. You know, he tells her that he has to meet with the Officer Stackhouse. And she's like, you know, Jason. And he's like, didn't get a first name, just know he was Officer Stackhouse. So Jason comes, and it's like as soon as he sees Hoyt's girlfriend, like, I guess he's attracted to her. Jason, this is my fucking thing, dude. Like, the reason Hoyt does not know you is because you fucked his girlfriend. Like, y'all had to glamour that out of him because he was so hurt that his best friend and his first real girlfriend slept together. So now that Hoyt is happy, Jason, you glamour that out of him. He doesn't know who you are. Why the fuck would it even creep in your mind to, like, want his girlfriend? I don't give a fuck how hot she was. I wouldn't do that to my best friend. And I am so Team Hoyt that Jason is pissing me off. Like when they're at the fucking coroner's office or wherever they are, and he's like, you know, stop looking at a Stackhouse. Like, why the fuck are you having to talk yourself out of looking at, like, what is wrong with you, Jason? Really makes me wonder, what is that all about? What is going to come of it? I pray that he does not have sex with Hoyt's girlfriend again. Like, I really do not want that to happen. Also, I may want Hoyt to remember, like, as Jason was, like, talking to him, you know, Jason still has all these feelings and that's still his best friend, but Hoyt doesn't know him. So would it be a bad thing if Hoyt remembered? Maybe he can actually get over it. So the next people I'm going to wrap on up, Holly and Andy. Let me tell y'all why I was over y'all. Okay, y'all looking for Arlene and them. Okay, that's cool. Y'all go to the tree house. Y'all see that the truck is still there. Her phone is still there. She's a teenager, by the way. They're teenagers, by the way. Why the fuck, Holly, would y'all assume how would they get all the way to Oklahoma City without a fucking truck? And without a cell phone? Why would Arlene leave her cell phone? Like, that should have let y'all know right then and there something was really, really wrong, and you might not want to fucking drive all the way to Oklahoma City, or one of y'all go to Oklahoma City and keep looking around for Arlene, look for people who may have found her, you know, go to Sookie motherfucking ass, maybe she got some fake powers to see where she at. I mean, I just didn't really understand the whole Oklahoma City thing. Andy did make me laugh, like, you know, when he was looking at the damn lake or whatever that was and he started crying. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with Andy? But it just all came to a head, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff that happened to Holly, Adeline is missing, and I really enjoy seeing Andy like that, actually. Adeline and her brother boyfriend, you know, so they go to Violet's house. I guess that's Violet's house. She might have had this house since we don't know when. So she takes them to her room. I'm guessing that's her room, or that's a guest room, or that's a sex room. I don't know. But seeing like all the handcuffs and butt plugs and whatever she had, whips and chains and clamps and shit, really, Violet? And then really for Violet motherfucking ass to sit up there talking about some, you know, back in the day I used to fuck my brother all the time. It's normal. Bitch, that is not fucking normal. Get out of here. What? At this point, I don't know whether to cuss Adeline out or to cuss Violet out. Adeline, your fucking daddy told you don't go with fucking vampires. Why hasn't it registered in your head? You seen 3 of your sisters get killed by a vampire. Why hasn't it registered in your fucking brain to not go off with fucking vampires? Like, what is wrong with Adeline? No, girl, no. Violet, what the fuck do you want with Adeline? See, this is my thing. I don't know if it's because she feel like Jessica took Jason away from her, so she's going to take Adeline away from Jessica. Like, did she love Jason and Jessica took him away, and Jessica loves Adeline, so she's going to take Adeline away? I really don't know, but I just really hope nothing happens to Adeline for her sake, and also for Andy and Jessica's sake. Y'all know I don't like Jessica, but like that would just really be devastating. Like if she lost Adelaide, now Bill died, like I can't handle it at this point. So Violet wakes up, you know, they're like, oh Violet, we didn't use any of your stuff, you know, all gullible and shit. And Violet turned straight fucking savage mode, tossed little brother boyfriend to the side, handcuffed Arlene. Here the fuck we go. It's like, who's gonna kill Violet at this point? Is Bill older than Violet? Is fucking Eric older than Violet? Who is older than Violet to whip her ass and stay cut and get her out the picture? I have no idea, because the damn show ain't Jessica. So the next people I'm gonna wrap up are Sookie, Jessica, Bill, and the fairy grandfather, godfather, whatever he called himself. Okay, so Sookie, you know, she looks at Bill, she's like, you know, why is this happening so fast? It's because of my fairy blood. Like, at this point, they're really not knowing what's going on. So Sookie makes a statement, you know, I refuse to accept this. I refuse that, you know, Bill can be cured. Sookie, girl, I'm with you, because I'm refusing this shit too. Bill cannot die. Y'all know my Bill cannot die. I absolutely love the part where Jessica like climbed in bed with Bill and they like went to sleep. Like, I really love seeing her and Bill together. So it was so good when the little Hummer pulled up, Jeep, whatever it was, and the doctor gets out. Like, I don't remember seeing the doctor since she had to pull Marianne's fucking claws out of Sookie's back, and it was just really dope seeing her again. I really feel like this is saying goodbye to like all the characters we grew to like or love. And I was like, Sookie, girl, you were thinking, like, I wasn't even thinking of like the doctor at that point. Like, she hasn't been a factor in so many seasons, but I was like, okay, maybe the doctor can really help Bill, or just, you know, stall this Hep V shit so we can have time to heal him. What I appreciated about the doctor is that she gave an insight on why it's progressing in Bill so fast. She went on to say she had another patient where the boyfriend was full Fae, and like his progressed from stage 1 to stage 3 in 10 days. Like I said, Bill got them Nora hours. His shit progressing like in the hours. Like, Bill is about to die. So they explain how Sookie is half Fae. So after they explain how Sookie is half Fae, the doctor kind of asks, you know, well, what line are you? And Sookie's like, what? Because of course, you know, Sookie been a fairy all this fucking time. She still haven't learned shit about herself, like how to throw a fucking ball when in danger and she need to help out and shit. So Sookie ends up telling the doctor about her grandfather Neil, and the doctor's like, oh hell no, let me get the fuck up out of here. Nope, ain't nothing I can do. Like, at that point she was just like, fuck this, I can't do nothing for you. Oh no, I'm gone. So at that point my wheels were turning, like, what the fuck is wrong with Sookie's line of Fae? Like, why would the doctor freak out like that? Then Sookie goes and summons her fairy grandfather, godfather, whatever you want to call him. And his explanation about why the doctor didn't like them is because the fairies ate so many dwarfs. Like, I wasn't believing that shit. Maybe that really is the explanation, but it was pretty dumb. Okay, Sookie, this is my thing to you. When the grandpa told you that he always is watching and he sees everything, why would you ask him, why did he stop Bill from feeding on you? Bitch, have you realized all the times you've almost died and all the tragic shit that's happened to you and he never stopped it? Why would he come stop Bill from feeding on you? Because he had V positive, or you would have V positive. Then, you know, fairies do not like vampires. We learned that in season fucking 1. What? Now, Grandfather Neil, this is where I fucking go off on you. Because, okay, you don't like Bill for Sookie, that's cool. Everybody not gonna like Bill for Sookie. Some people are team Eric, some people are team whatever. Whatever team you on, bitch, at this point, I don't care. Bill is dying, and we need a fucking miracle. For you to take Sookie to the Compton residence, bitch, to show her a baby being born and give her a message, like, you wasting time. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to take her way over there to see Bill baby be born back in fucking 1811, bitch. All you had to do was tell her that sitting at the kitchen table. Show me a miracle. Help me, grandfather. All you had to do was say, Sookie, at this point, magic is not going to help Bill. It's not going to help him. There's nothing we can do. Death is a miracle. Life is a miracle. All trees and birds and stones are miracles. You could have gave that fucking speech way back then. See, this is what I'm saying. People is wasting Bill time, and if Bill died, grandfather, you on my shit list. So at that point, I really feel like Sookie is feeling helpless. So once again, I've been saying this since like season 1. Sookie is in the dark running outside with her fairy self in white. Why? I don't know. But she runs to Bill's house, you know. She runs to him and she's like, you know, I'm not going to leave your side. I'm going to be here until the end. And yes, honey. So as much as I love, like, when her and Bill start kissing, y'all know I just want them to be together because I'm so team Bill. I was so excited for them. I was like, yes! And okay, then I thought about it. Okay, maybe they like just giving up hope. Bill, hold up, Bill. She is already fucking hip, the positive, Bill. Why the fuck would you be having sex with her? You want to speed up the process? Bro, all that stroking and strength you doing, you need to be saving that strength, you know, so you can last a couple more hours. You know what I'm saying? You about to die and shit, Bill. You maybe one last time, because that's the name of the episode. You just had to get it one last time, huh, Bill? I know. A couple of my favorite scenes this episode really came from Arlene, and I'll tell you why. Her talk that she had with Sam, I loved it. I think she actually gave him great advice. This is my thing with you, Sam. You know, at this point, bro, what you got? What is the big fucking deal, Sam? Please leave. What? Your baby, Sam. Your baby. You're the only good girl that you've ever encountered, okay? Luna was cool. Don't get me wrong. Luna was I didn't like her, but Luna was cool. But Nicole, I feel like she's the one for you, and you have a baby on the way. There's a shifter baby that's about to be born to you. Like, to me, it's a no-brainer, but then again, it's True Blood, so you know it got to be difficult. Another scene that I love from Arlene was her dream. At first, I didn't know it was a dream, because usually dreams get kind of ridiculous. To me, her dream didn't get ridiculous. I mean, she started off like, you know, I'm a human, I'm no fang banger, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, all right, Arlene. But it ended up being a dream. But I really love that scene. The next scene with Arlene I really love is when Keith came to check on her because he felt her pain. And, you know, he was going to kind of, you know, little kiss on her neck. And she was like, look, you know, I know you vampires are extra sexual, but I'm heavy and we can't have sex. And he was like, well, in that case, let's just dance. Like, I loved it. So, the scene where Eric, you know, Amber is being silvered, Pam the Yakuza, all that other kind of stuff. At this point, Amber's like, bitch, I'm not saying nothing. I ain't got nothing to say to y'all motherfucking asses. But eventually, she kind of starts talking, and she lets them know the very important piece that she needs to know is that Sarah is the cure. They needed to know that. At least they got that out of her. Now, why Eric motherfucking ass is having visions and seeing shit, I don't know. Maybe it's the Hep B. Maybe they get a little bit delusional. Maybe it's the fever. I don't know, bitch. But Eric kills Amber. So at that point, the Tapacuza dude makes a little deal with Eric. Like, look here, buddy. You know, now that we have this information, like, I have connections and I can find Sarah. I'll give you 49% of this billion-dollar empire, and what we'll make is the new blood instead of True Blood, to where it'll have the synthesized cure in it. To me, I thought it was a great fucking plan, and I would have said yes the first time, but you know, it's Eric fucking Northman. He gotta be fucking difficult. He always talking about, no. Really, Eric? So at that point, we have to little Numi, little Sarah, you know what I'm saying? She go back to the Fellowship of the Sun. You know, she goes and she's hearing shit. Now, I really don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if Amber gave her some fucking V. You know, she was hurt or something. Sarah's high on vamp blood. I have no idea what's going on. But she goes to the football field. When she goes to the football field, you know, a football started flying. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because I was really confused. So she is fucking talking to Jason. I'm like, okay, maybe Jason, you know, after he had that whole thing with Hoyt, maybe he really came back there to, you know, blow off some steam. I'm really thinking that's Jason. Till Jason started acting crazy, talking about you going to hell and shit. That's when I knew this bitch was hallucinating or she was dreaming or something. Then we see little Numi, she's hiding out, you know, she all in the dark. And yes, we see Steve Newland again. I really enjoy Steve Newland. I enjoy Steve Newland. They showed him not as the vampire, but as his old crazy Fellowship of the Sun self. And I really love that about him. And so at this point, all the men that she's had sex with four, you know, the governor, Steve, the guru, and Jason, like, they're all telling her, you know, death is coming for you and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, is the antidote doing something in her body? Is she high on V? Like, why is she hallucinating? I'm really not understanding that. And so at that very moment, we see the connections, you know, finding her digitally by her face or some shit, I don't know. So they end up finding her, they end up pulling up on her ass, and it's about to go down. So that was basically episode 7. To me, it was a good episode, but it was all filler. Y'all, I cannot believe we have 3 episodes left. I feel like it's just like last week I started making videos. Like 3 videos left, 3 episodes, and that is it. So this is what I want to know from you guys on this video. 1, what will they do with Sarah? Will Eric be able to control himself? Because Eric is off his rocker. You know, Eric not all the way together right now. Is Bill Compton going to be saved? So once again, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. We got 3 freaking episodes left. I really honestly can't believe that. I feel like this season has flown by. Along with the summer, by the way. The summer was like here for like a day, I feel like. Anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in a week.